we got the idea, along with my wife Mickey, that perhaps what if we just invited Douglas to come to Texas and tell him that we'll pay his way. It's in terms of we'll provide the we'll take him everywhere he wants to go in the state of Texas if he'll write a conservation book only about Texas. In other words, concentrate on Texas. We want to use that as a vehicle to get interest stirred up in Texas about preserving the natural environment. And ultimately, he did that. We took him everywhere he went in Texas over a period of several years. We took them through the river canyons in the Rio Grande, in Big Bend National Park. We took them into the Guadalupe Mountains, which at that time were privately owned, and you couldn't get in there except through permission from the owner. And took him to the Big Thicket, and the Big Thicket Association there would take him on trips. Lance Rosier and some of those people would take him back into the thicket. And the end result was he wrote Farewell to Texas, A Vanishing Wilderness. And it covered the hill country, the Trans-Pecos, all that, the Big Thicket, the Guadalupe Mountains, and all the mountainous areas. And that was a big help. It got a good bit of publicity for conservation. And one funny thing I'll never forget, the first thing that I wrote, when I first wrote him and asked him to come to Texas, he apparently dictated a letter. And he intended to say, and I'm sure said, I have some free time in September, and I'm ready to come and shoot the rapids with you all on the Rio Grande River. But his secretary must have misunderstood, and the first letter I got from Douglas said, I'm ready to come in September and shoot the rabbits with you, you on the Rio Grande River. So we jokingly, talked to him many times about our trips of shooting the rabbits.